Wilson Kipsang. Wilson, can you first of all talk a little bit about your fitness and how you're feeling after stepping off during the Berlin Marathon?
Yeah, first of all, I want to really say that currently I'm feeling well because I think all my preparations has been going on very well, especially focusing Berlin. And all was well, I had no injury, and running Berlin a very fast race, till 30 kilometers, dropping off, and just went back to rest for like 1 week, and then started again, continue just with my preparation towards New York. So I think at the moment I want to really say that I'm feeling good, and I'm really ready for a tough race on Sunday.
Did you have to do anything different and adjust anything in your training to maybe hold that fitness a little bit longer after Berlin?
I think what I really did most was my preparation towards Berlin was I known that it was really a very flat course, so I had to just work on my work on some small hills because knowing that this is an hill course. Yeah.
Did you do any kind of hill work before?
Yeah, before it was not so much, but thereafter I had to do some sessions of hill climbing. Yeah.
And how'd those sessions go?
It was good. Yeah, it was good. I'm really feeling very strong, and I'm ready to compete.
What's your hope?
Was it difficult to recover from running 30 kilometers at world record pace in Berlin?
It wasn't difficult to recover because I think the preparation was, I was really very ready to run a fast race, but I just took it like a training session.
What caused you to drop out of that race?
I think it is basically because of the weather. Running in such a conditions, we train the conditions, and my body fails to respond so much with that kind of conditions. A lot of rain, and you find that fast pace. I really felt that my body didn't respond very well.
Were you feeling cold? Were you warm? What specifically about your body was not good?
At around 30 kilometers, I was feeling like I felt like vomiting. But I felt like I was not really comfortable in my stomach. But thereafter, I thought maybe it could be okay, but it didn't go well.
So did you decide to drop out right then, or had you thought at like 25k or so?
I felt from 27.
27.
And then I thought maybe it will be okay. But by that kilometers, I felt it's not going well. Yeah.
Wilson, have you ever had this type of experience in your career where you had to jump out of or drop out of a marathon and then decided to race again shortly thereafter?
I think this was the second time, because first is when I ran in World Championships 2015 in a very hot conditions. Then I think I dropped by 35 kilometers, and because of the humid conditions, it wasn't going well with me.
And in Berlin, part of the weather problem was rain, and it might rain here on Sunday as well. Are you concerned at all about that?
I think for Berlin, it rained for a long time. And for me, I've never really ran in such a condition, so you find that in such a condition, the body might respond in a different way, despite the fact that you are really in top shape. In fact, sometimes when you are really in top shape, it's not really very safe. Yeah.
How thrown off were you by the way Berlin sort of unfolded as a race? There was a lot made, obviously, about the matchup between yourself and Kipchoge and Bekele, but there's some other runners that found themselves in the mix there. Did that impact you at all?
Not really, because I think for me, the invited athletes was so nice to have them there and to compete on a fast race, and the approach was for the world record. So I think I really knew that I had the opportunity and the potential to run or to defeat the guys. But I think because of the conditions, you saw that it didn't favor everybody. Because even the guys who took off, they were the two of them very strong, but they couldn't run a world record. Yeah.
How does your shape compare now to in 2014 when you won?
I'm good. Compared to 2014, I think even now I'm far much better, because the shape that I really prepared myself was to on a fast race. I prepared myself to run a world record. So I think it didn't come down. I'm still feeling the same. Yeah. So compared to 2014, I think I'm a bit stronger this time. Yeah.
Strategy-wise, how do you feel about your competitors with Jeremy and Jaffrey, and how do you think the race is going to unfold?
I think if the weather will be good, this one will be a fast race, because compared these are very strong guys, and knowing that this is a race that doesn't have pace setters. So from the start, I think it will depend on how we are really going to maintain the pace all through.
Do you have a preference between these types of races as opposed to a race like Berlin where you've got all the pacing?
For me, as a professional athlete, I really want to make sure that I can compete in all these races, be it an hill course, be it a flat course. Yeah.
Does that change the way you train for a race, knowing that this could be more of a contest rather than based on pacemakers?
I think as I prepare for a race, I always prepare basically considering the type of race and the course that I'm going to compete, because I have to prepare myself to run in such a conditions whereby I know if it is an hill course, if it will not be a very fast course, I should know how to hold on and maybe try to run fast.